What the hell is with people just fucking wandering around middle of the road? Well, I am on my way to the VA for my annual physical. Probably going to make me do blood work. Not looking forward to it because I don't think I'm very healthy right now. But something, when you're in the VA, you have to go in every year to maintain your medical coverage. So I'm sure they're going to ask me the typical bullshit, like, you know, can they check my prostate? You know, stuff like that. I don't know. They want to do stuff to my colon, you know, all the old people shit. But I'm not going to do any of that because I don't believe in it. Does that mean I might get colon cancer and die before my time? Probably. Oh, what the hell? Just need to get over. Why is it so hard? There we go. So yeah, I got a new camera to vlog while I'm trucking. And you're watching me on it right now. So, just kind of want to test it out. I'm a little late starting the trucking this week because of this doctor's appointment, because I had forgotten about it, and then I got the thing in the mail said March 1st, so here I am. So I got the thing in the mail reminding me of my appointment, so here I am doing, you know, a little bit of extra time off that I hadn't planned. But the goal is I'm going to stay out pretty much the first 3 weeks of March. Well, it's about 3 weeks, a little under 3 weeks. Come home for a week, and then all of April I'll be out on the road. So I plan on only taking a week off in between the next time off. So we'll see how it goes. People are driving like complete fucking assholes today. So this camera you're watching me on is a 360 camera, which means I can frame it in post, which means all I gotta do is set it up, turn it on, and then I worry about what it's getting later. You know, it can film me while I'm driving, it can film what's going on in front of me, off to the side of me, you know. And while the video quality isn't the greatest, y'all aren't really watching expecting full cinematic quality. You know, you just kind of want to see what's going on, what it's like to be a trucker, living on the road, or a nomad when I'm in the Prius. Seems like a good way to fucking share it with you. I can, of course, do actual 360 video, and I might do a 360 live stream at some point where you can just look around while I'm talking or doing whatever. So I'll look into that. I'm still learning this camera. This is the lovely city of Syracuse here. Wish these fuckers wouldn't be riding my bumper the way they are today. I'm slightest bit hungover from last night, which is probably not the best to go see the doctor the day after you got a bit of a beer hangover. It's not that I got drunk either, it's just beer just fucking doesn't sit well with me. So hopefully it doesn't affect like my blood pressure and all the other shit they check. Look at all the fucking hospitals here. It's like hospitals after fucking hospitals right next to the university. Big Pharma is definitely owning this place. What is this fresh hell up here? I think I'm gonna have to go around. That dude almost got hit by a Jeep. Craziness. Apparently there's some high profile gunshot wound shit going on at the hospital today. Why else would the cops have it all blocked off? I fucking hate going to the hospital for anything. I hate all medical shit. I realize there might come a point where it's required to save my life, but I feel like it's so corrupt now. They'll do just about anything to run extra tests, give you unnecessary medication. You know, I don't know that there's too many doctors that aren't corrupted by it. Also, I get to look forward to all the coof horse shit. They're going to probably make me put a mask on. I don't have any, so I hope they're providing them. It's at least the government can do, since they're still mandating it in the hospital. Probably going to ask me to get the jab, and I'm going to be like, no jab for me. Sorry. They'll probably ask me to get the flu shot, too. I never get that either. But we'll see. We'll see how unhealthy I really am now. Well, we won't see right away. I imagine they'll make me do blood work on my way out, and then they'll email me results. At least that's what they did last time. Be interesting to see what my A1C is now. Oh, shit. Well, at least parking's easy. Head-in parking only. Everybody is backed up. I'm ignoring the sign because literally everyone else that's parked in here is literally everyone else that's parked in here is backed in. Well, they didn't even bother with labs, so, well, I could have, but he gave me the option of waiting till next year to do labs. So we'll just leave that a little mystery of life. You know, as far as my blood pressure, which is something I've been concerned with, he said I was in the 120 over, I think, 80, something like that, 125 over 80. 120s. He wasn't specific when he checked it. But when she checked it, it was 138 over 86 or something like that, so that's borderline. I think DOT is, the max is 140, I think 145 over 90 or 140 over 90, something like that. I have to look it up, and I'm too lazy to do that, so. But needless to say, I'm healthy enough. He pulled up a chart of my weight that went all the way back to 2003, and it turns out in 2003 I was 225 pounds, and now I'm 225 pounds again. So, and I've been a solid 225 for the past 6 months, despite whatever the fuck I'm eating. So there's that. So overall, my health, while not as good as he even pointed out where I got down into the 180s at one point. He pulled up the graph, and it's actually settled to where I was in 2003, so pretty much 20 years ago. Which isn't bad, to weigh what I weighed 20 years ago. My, how the time goes by. But now I'm gonna go get me some fucking Chick-fil-A. So that's happening. That was weird. So interestingly enough, this is going to be one of them pain in the ass times of being semi-retired. So the way this is working, I'm getting issued a truck tomorrow. But there's another driver in it who was also in the truck as a loaner truck, whom I am now going to... She's going to ride with me, and then I got to go pick up a load on the way to drop her off in Buffalo, New York, to get her truck. And then I got to run back to Syracuse to put the rest of my stuff on the truck, because I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it in there with all her shit already in there. I don't know what she has in there. So, yeah. So the plan is I got to ride team for the first half of tomorrow, which is not something that, I have a whole system for getting in and out of the truck quickly, and that's completely fucked up right now. At one point, they even suggested I put my shit in the trailer so that I could just do it. I'm like, no. Route me back through Syracuse so I can get all my fucking stuff on the truck properly. Because I'm staying out for such a long period of time. I I got to be able to live in the truck. So I'm not just going to live out of a backpack for the whole month just because I can't get back to Syracuse to get my shit. So it's all set up, but it's a headache. It's not a good start to the month. Well, I'm finally on the road after driving another driver to her truck in Buffalo and then coming back. And then I spent another night at home and then loaded my shit up and hit the road today. On my way to Virginia, Richmond, Virginia to be exact. However, I'm enduring what's supposed to be a snowstorm, but it's been raining. So I'm wondering if it's going to freeze overnight and be a shit show for me or what have you. I'm in a Kenworth today, which it's kind of a custom. As you can see, you know, as my new 360 camera pans around the truck. And by the way, I'm sorry if the audio's a little fucked up. I'm experimenting with this. If I think the audio sucks, or if you think the audio sucks, let me know, and I will come up with a solution for the audio. Right now, my Jackery's making a bit of noise, so there's that. But this is my living quarters. It's actually not too bad as far as trucks go. And it goes 70 miles an hour, which is nice. A lot of the trucks won't allow you to do that. And whoever had this truck was an owner-operator, and now somehow they're letting me use it. So there's that. So 3 weeks, this is my home. It'll be interesting to see how this works out as a vlogging camera. Trying to, you know, I feel like I can get a lot more shots with this, you know, because it films everything around it. So when I want to film, all I got to be concerned with is the positioning of it. And then from wherever it is, I can grab multiple shots. So from a dash cam type perspective, that's excellent. I can just turn it on and film whatever's going on and my reaction to it without fucking around with it, which is ideal when you're driving. So it has a loop record function, so I can show you some of the horse shit that goes on a daily basis on these roads, you know, and you'll hear me bitching about it. But for now, I just wanted to test the vlogging capabilities of this and see what it is. So this is the Insta360 X3 is the name of this camera. It's a $500 camera. I thought about just using my GoPro, but then I came across this in the store and I was like, you know, that'd be a hell of a lot better than the GoPro at capturing driving footage, because I can focus the camera on different things in post instead of, you know, just having the one angle of the GoPro going out the window or whatever. Plus, GoPro pissed me off. It's still my GoPro Hero 8, which locks up randomly, loses footage, does all the stupid shit that I hate. But for now, I'm just gonna use this camera to do some shooting. So don't worry, I'm not making 360 videos unless you really want them, but I'd really doubt it. I do want to try and do a 360 live stream, which will allow you to swipe around and look around the truck or whatever, just to test it out. So that'll probably happen sometime while I'm out on the road and have some spare time. But for now, that's what I'm up to, you know. Looking forward to making some music on the road. I'll share some of that with you and see what happens. Well, that's it for this fucking video. Please like and subscribe for more shit, and I'll make more shit. Now, also, if you like the music that you heard in this video, I have started to publish my music for royalty-free use on Pond 5. You pay the $20 or whatever, or if you have a subscription, then you can put it in whatever videos you want if you're a content creator, or movies if you're a filmmaker. Or if you just want to support the channel and support my music, you can just purchase it just cause. I don't know, you know. So there's that. But for now, that's kind of my target, is to get it out there to be used in other people's film projects and videos and whatnot, and see if that blossoms into a full-time, you know, income at some point. And see if that blossoms into a full-time income at some point. You know, it would be nice to have a backup plan of something. I have everything I need to do creatively, plus I can do video on there too, so I might start posting stock video clips on there. The one thing I'm worried about, though, is I just got an email from Pond 5 saying Shutterstock bought them out. So if Shutterstock brings their same bullshit to Pond 5, I don't know that I can stick with them. I'll have to find a new place to publish. And there's plenty. There's a bunch of other competitors to post to. But if they leave it alone, I'll be fine. As long as they don't do what they did to Shutterstock to Pond 5, I'll be fine. We set our own price. You know, they have a decent percentage they give us. So we'll see, you know. Hell, with my luck, they'll probably just buy it out and then take all the content libraries and put it in their shit and then shut it down. That wouldn't surprise me either. But for now, I'm hoping they just keep it the way it is, you know, and don't fuck with it. But it seems to be a going theme that we can't have nice things anymore without somebody destroying it, removing our ability to do it, you know, having things that we can be creative and enjoy nowadays are just, they're making it harder for us. They don't want us to be happy at all. And by they, I mean the assholes, the elites, the corporations, the ones that are currently doing everything in their power to destroy Western civilization as we know it, to bring us to war, to, you know, shit on all of the creative intellectual properties they can, and just utterly destroy any semblance of, you know, living a good life. Can you tell I'm a little bit black-pilled today? Anyways, you can check out my Pond 5. I just had a few new tracks approved. It takes a while for my tracks to get approved, so I'll post another music video with the links when there's a bunch of songs in the queue to get reviewed, so I'm waiting on that. But there is a couple new ones in there that I haven't released here on YouTube at all, and if you want to just, you can just go there and listen to them without buying them too. That's the other thing. So if you just want to hear my music, then you can go there and check it out. I will eventually be posting a new album on Spotify and all of that, but I'm more focused on the royalty-free thing, and I'm on the fence on if I should take those tracks and publish them, you know, on Spotify when I'm trying to sell them for royalty-free, you know, revenue, essentially, because it's a lot of work making music. You know, I love it. It's not work as in, you know, It's not oppressive work. It's more like creative, enjoyable, but very time-consuming work. And if people want it, they can buy it. If not, it'll just sit there until someone gets around to buying it. What inspired me to start the Pond 5 engine back up is I looked, and for the 11 tracks I had on there, I've sold quite a few on that to begin with, and that was kind of the shittier, my shittier music from when I was kind of first starting out, so there's that. Not that I've improved that much, but I'm working on it. I'm doing the best I can. So check out my music on Pond 5, and if you want to help support my music or this channel, consider buying a track or two. But that's it for this fucking video. Have a nice... Ooh, fuck. Have a nice motherfucking day. And shit. And let me know what you think of the footage in this video, or at least, it's not, I don't think it's the highest quality, but it does allow me to get shots that I can't otherwise get, at least not easily. So, and the camera's small and can go everywhere with me if I want. So there's that. It's kind of discreet too, so people won't stare at me as much, unless I put it on the fucking invisible selfie stick. More on that next time.